Yeah, all this would work. Pull it up on my phone real quick so I can see, make sure I see all chat. Yeah, our plans for today is to get some base work done. Okay. Turning dark, so let's fall asleep real quick. Yeah, we're gonna get some planning done for our village here, and then we also have bees that we need to keep up on, and we're also gonna work on getting the iron farm more constructed than we currently have it. That is the plan. First thing is first, bees. They're most active right at the start of the day. Means one, there's two. Where's the rest? No. Right, taking care of you guys. Where are others? I don't know, they all died off somehow. Oh, there's one. Another. This one here. You. There we go. Don't know why that took them so long to come out, but it took them a bit, so. Okay. Say that's good enough for now. I'm gonna start playing out this, which might be more interesting than I thought. Let's press J. I'm gonna have a lot of mountains to clear out. Sure. This way for the path. We need wool. So, down to the seed farm we go. And we'll grab a few stacks of wool. Plan out the road. Using black for the road because kind of what. Try and. Hey. I'm gonna place it on this because it's gonna. And we can start curving it. Right. Right, is this along the curve I wanted? Went a little higher, but that's fine. Then out through. Oh. Yeah, up this way. But pass by this. This is what I meant by I'm gonna have a bit of a mountain to clear out. And also a bit of a mountain to build. The path I wanted. I want to go down into this. So. Right, this I want it. I want to curve this way. Yeah, cool. That gets that. Thinking right here we can have like a town center thing. Then it's gonna go that far with that because I don't know what lies beyond these walls, so we're gonna do that. I guess we could get the next color. What do I have? I've got red, light blue, and blue. I need a color for buildings. I need a color for waterways. And I need a color for mountains. I have all four colors I need. The problem is actually accessing them. Heh. Arr. For now, we'll have a less than ideal path, but that'll be it. Okay, that's gonna be for buildings. We'll use. I want light blue for mountains. Mountains will probably change. This is just to get a rough idea of where things are gonna land. So I've got this spot over here that's not blocked in by mountains, and I got a few other spots. I need to open my map up again. Go here. Seeing the belt go like this. So we want it in this dip here, the furthest dip down. Cool. We want it about here. Go like this. So that probably means something like this. We also have here and here that we still need to do. Okay. So what? That'd be more like this. More like that. Cool. So get to that side. And here are Endermen deciding that my land is theirs to mess with. I got 2 holes I need to fill in real quick. So I need to get sheep farm up and running so I can make my grass paths things my untouchable style. Make it so an enemy cannot completely ruin my hard work. I'm hoping that's good. Okay, to the other side. It's somewhere around here. I like that's that tree? I think so. Grab the light blue again. I think the jumps up. But yeah. Filling this giant mountain range is gonna be fun. That's not how I want the curve. More like this. You make it steeper. Slow and steady. Don't care if it's raining or lightning. I don't have anything that can get affected by it at all. More like this. Right? It gets the general idea. We have one more mountainside to go and deal with. Yeah, that spot there is actually important because that's storyline driven. Ooh, it's a thunderstorm. I had a feeling it was because of how dark the sky was. Don't have a trident with channeling. I actually don't even think I have tried it. Yes, is probably poorly done, but so be it. Okay, so we need this spot over here. I hope not to get attacked by mobs. Okay. Find that spot that I saw on the map, which is, I think, this. I'd say poor Enderman, but it's getting what it deserves. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see any of this. Kind of. It's getting me the idea. Meanwhile, this goes this way and connects to there. We have this area here. This spot will probably get leveled out better. Okay, we can now go back with the roads and figure out how we're going to do that. Ooh, that almost ended poorly. I do need more spiders. Not where I have strength either, so I gotta be careful. I honestly should probably have strength by now. Thank you. This game. This is a very good mob farm because of how much I've already lived. So, I'm excited to make this actually have a mob farm in it at some point. I'm gonna actually just fall asleep for the fact that I don't need a creeper sneaking and blowing up women. That's how our arrows go. I got no clue where he is. Yep, just gone. Back to taking care of our bees real quick. Honestly, inner pearls are not that important. Let's see. You? They were out of range this entire time. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. That's something I do need to deal with. Okay. Let's figure out what the plan is real quick. Where do I need the path to go through? I need the path to go through a little bit on the side of that lava. This will be our quick access point and the other way out of the enclosed mountain area. So, we're here. I want this to connect like this. Let this connect like this. Build, build, build. Path that goes down this way. Okay, so we'll have this connect straight to this, which means I'm gonna curve it. I'm gonna have it go this way. So I actually want to stick to the trees with how I was drawing. I don't know how easy my mouse is to see on there, so I do apologize. I think this is where I start curving out. Yeah. Yep. Working out. Aight. On Bill, actually jump. It'll curve more. How hard is this gonna be to fix? No, I want this to curve more this way. This is a very straight line. So I need this to stick more to the trees over here. Oh, it's what, about here that I start having a problem I don't like? At some point this hole will get filled in. I just have not been doing that, so that will be covered up at some point. Question is, which block do I want to keep? That one, the second one before it goes down. Cool. Maybe it'll be easier to go at it from this angle. That's a good one. Aiming for those trees still. Placing blocks horribly right now if you cannot tell. Something like that? Yes. Okay. Makes it where there's a lot more space over here than I was anticipating, but this works. Okay. We have mountain there. This way. So I do want to figure out how I'm going to do this. There's going to be a farm outside, so we won't need the farm in here. We are going to have an inn. I actually don't know how many buildings I'm going to go with, so that is a thing that I do need to figure out. I think I figure out where paths are going to be. I think I'll see how much space this is. Is this more than enough space for 2 buildings, or is this only enough space for 1? I think I can split this in 2. One over here, and one off to the side, which means I can put a path in the middle here. Do this for now. This path, I got no clue how I'm going to want it to look. No clue what they're going to separate, but putting a path in. Where does it lead to? You don't know because it is leading straight to a mountain, so. Which is another thing I need to figure out how this is gonna work. Ooh, that's another path I need to figure out. Okay. Okay, so it's over there that I need to get a path to. That downward spot, if not further this way, towards the bit behind the base. Okay. Why does my ground look weird? Hold up. What is? Huh? What are these weird color specks on the map? Is it this? I don't know. That looks weird. Okay. Which way is this gonna... I'm probably gonna want the path that leads down here. Problem is, this is like a weird spot with how square I made the moat. The moat being as square as it is puts me into a little bit of a chokehold. Ooh, I already got food. I need to take care of that. Let's go figure out where we're gonna start this path. Let's do that first. Let's get this up. For the time being, we'll say it starts here. Cool. I could have it sweep up this way, cut this way, and lead on the bottom there. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna have it sweep this way around this weird curve. We'll go slightly this way. Then have it go this way. I'm trying to get on the blocks, but it's not working. Going the path the way I wanted. It's not curving as much as I wanted. I need it to go more towards the weirdness that's happening over here. Slow and steady. That's all you can do. Okay, so I need to get rid of a few more of these blocks. Finally feed it. This still is acting. Okay, just removing all of this. Okay. Up, around. There's gonna be a slight turnout, so I want to end it a little bit above there. I'll go mark that on the map real quick. Close to it, cool. Like right around. That's a little further than I wanted, but it's fine. It's this. Start to curve this way. That's curving in a way I don't like. Nope. We're about to make this curve better another day. This is where it gets fun. I have to go through the seat. This one. Mine's uplining about. Do this one to make it. Okay, let's look at that on the map real quick. Yeah, that corner's weird, but like I said, I'll fix that now, I guess. I think that's better, right? Wait for a second, I can actually see it. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that means we're gonna have a build over here. We can have this split off this way to create this, and then we can have another split here. It's gonna be a small village with how things are currently lining up, but so be it. These paths are kind of right now just temporary because I have no actual clue. We'll have this path here go this way. I'm out of stack. Let's sit. Okay. This might be mining operations because the idea is that the village will be like the mine area. That's why there's a mine going through there. Figure out what's here. This might be. I'll make this the tavern slash inn thing. I need to go to bed. Which might mean that I actually get more buildings in that area than we want. And we have planned, but we'll see. We actually should go check on the beats. I think our axe now has. Let's yes. Cool. Bro, that breaks it so quickly. I should have 4 highs. There we go. That's only got 2. That's only got 1. It's got none, and that's only got 2. None of them are ready. The door. There we go. I don't need either of these colors anymore. We have mountains planned out. We have paths planned out. Which, I don't actually know how I'm doing on path blocks. Let's see how I'm doing on that. We have some brown mushroom. We have some of that, and we have some rooted dirt. AKA, all together, we're broke. So, I don't think that's enough to get to that spot there. How much of this I like to use. I want to figure out if I can make the, like, a centerpiece well thing. It changed where that path probably lines up, but that's fine. Oh, don't let jump. Kind of like that. It would be. This will probably be more kicked out that way, is what will end up happening. These will have to move. The only path I'm keeping for a fact is that is like hard set is this one, and the one that is going to that spot over there. Where it connects to this might change, but we'll see. So, we have those now. We'll put these pieces of wool back. This is one reason I need to get the area down here digging out so I can put these guys where they belong. Oh, much wool did I have? Jeez. Okay, so I gotta figure out how I plan on having a river run through. Let's zoom out. Because it's gonna start from up here. This is a guarantee. It's probably gonna run down this. Flow through here, and go through here and go to the farming area. So it's like what, this area right here? About where I want this to start running off? I said flows through here. I'm gonna need 3 bridges because I'm gonna cross here, here, and here. I'll probably have it split off so that it's not, and feed into a small little lake thing in the here. That's where they get their fresh water from, I guess. Jeez, I was doing so good earlier at that. This will actually follow a more logical path once it gets built. Right now it's going up hills and stuff, which I need to make sure I slap all going downhill this way. That does not have an uphill section. I have to be careful because if I cross too close, then it would theoretically make sense to go for there. I want to start curving it. Not leave wool behind. While it's infinite, I would rather not have to collect. Like I said, this will make a whole lot more sense when we actually make the real one. This path will just be walking next to it, is what the idea will be, and this will be how the theoretical reason why the mountain, I guess, no longer is here. I think that goes further than the path, but so be it. Yeah, that'll get worked out when we actually do all of it. But that requires also then digging out a large portion of this mountain. So have fun when I decide to start streaming that, because that's going to get streamed. I don't know how the buildings are going to look. I know that they're going to be following the style our house is in. And Tavern will probably be taking a lot of inspiration from Jitay's latest video, so Jim. That's one reason I got the inspiration to start playing things out, because, yeah. Got inspired by that. The fact you can't insta-mine deep slate is so annoying. I was gonna think if I were to hide the holes, because there's gonna be a lot of them around the base. They go through carpet, because if I can go through carpet, I can easily do it. I can also maybe make monuments for it and some other stuff, just so that we have more randomness to it. The flowers are, which ones are the flowers? Yeah, I only have gunpowder. Gunpowder goes into valuables. We actually have a bit of that. That's nice. How are we doing on smelting? Still got a lot more to go. Did I breed the bees? I don't remember. I don't think I did. I only have one big bee out. Come on. Yes, I know. You want the flower. Oh, we got two. One of them grew up. That probably a lot easier. Okay, we've got one on the back. I iron them. Now I have another one. I don't know which one over there is not the original. And wait for you. Okay, so one. Another bee to come out. There you go. Okay. We can start working on the cactus farm, I guess. Okay, let's grab a whole lot of that, and we'll grab some extra of this, just in case I need glass. Oh, if I do need glass. Do I have a way up, or is it... Okay, I do have a way up. I do need glass, too. This side here gets wall. And this side here has wool. Cool. Place this row on. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the windows here. What's the current pattern? I've got 2 blocks. So... this will be here. This will be here. And then where's the midpoint? I say midpoint like it's actual midpoint. It is not an actual midpoint, considering this is... even. Which, yes, I'm well aware makes... Trust me, it drives me insane that that's even, but the way it worked out. I'm annoyed myself. And yeah, the floor will just be, cobblestone for that. That's what I started building with Sue. I didn't feel like changing it. And it's something I get a lot of. thus won't be using a lot of. Okay, we now just need to stack this up. I got no clue how tall we can go. I'm gonna go tall in the end. It's good enough that we can do one layer. Would be nice. This is one reason this is as tall as it is. This area. We're running out of quartz, aren't we? We're gonna spend a lot of quartz on this single build piece. This single farm is gonna cost us a few hundred emeralds. A few thousand to be exact. I think each block is... yeah, each block is 1 emerald. I'll place you there. So... I'll be broke by the end of it. Oh well. Surprisingly though, I can keep going. Let's figure out how many blocks I'm gonna... all it's gonna be. I still need to put the roof so that's as tall as it can go. The question is no longer, does that work? It's, will it work? Or do I lower it by a few because Cactus is slightly... Cactus needs to be in the multiples of 3 or... no, more than 3. I think it's 4. Wait, okay. We're at... Sand is on the bottom. I don't have a lot of it, so... that's a problem. You know, I want our dark oak fences, which are in the back corner. If I'm not mistaken, it's this one. We'll have to go grab sand at some point. Which is something that's on the list of things I need to collect, but... I've not exactly got it. I need cactus still. What am I doing? Oh, we have a pillager out. Patrol. Where did I put cactus? It's somewhere in here. How was it the first one I opened? This is not a good farm, good storage system. I do not recommend doing what I did. I thought I was being smart. I made my life miserable. I think that one just got destroyed. Do I have cactus flowers in these chests? I do. There's another farm we have to make at some point, which will be the exact same size as this one, maybe actually bigger. I need to figure out what the best way of doing it is so I don't get cactus in it, or sort the cactus out, or something. Okay. So... I need you floating so I can have water running beneath you. I need building up at the same time. This will be here. Have you there. We have then this here. Where? I put my axe in the wrong way. Okay, here comes the question. If I put this here... I have to build... If I put this here, it should work, right? It still works, but I think I dropped my efficiency down a lot, right? Because this will only have the backside that can drop through, or the hole that I'm at. There'll be a cactus here and a cactus here. So we'll only have those... If it drops in the corners, it can also work. Do we go with this, or do I go with... I put this here, and I just have it be straight stacks? One way to find out is that this all needs to look good. Like I said, this is even, so I don't know how this lines up. Okay, we don't need that one. Now we go from here and break every other fence. Oh, that tells me what we're doing. Doing this pattern means I'm going to actually be in the way of it. Granted, this cactus won't be there for today. This building this real quick so we can make sure this works. So this goes here. I need wood is technically infinite, so don't fully care about it, but I also do care about it. Because then the roof's going to be on this level here. So it works out to be 3 stack. Also, I don't think I'd get all 3 of these if I had it the other way. Cool. That does work. Like I said, these are not actually going to be here because they do not have the walls to support that. I need to get up. Do I have a way up or... Yes. Called climb with the ladder and then activate Elytra. Okay. Yeah, this goes up. We're gonna do Vince method again. There, and probably lose a few of these along the way. Good news, this is one of the least laggy farms when it does fail. Because at least the cactus deletes the failed item. Okay. If that row set up, how far forward does this actually go? We're not dropping it down, like, this is lower than that, so there's no way we're dropping it, because that just won't work out nicely for me in the end. We're lucky. Should work out the way I'm hoping. Oh, we're staggering it forward. Yeah, we'll just leave that set there for now. I don't actually know fully how it's going to be, but figure that out. Back up we go so we can see how tall this is. And then we also need more for another brick. Love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each one is 7. I'm gonna full stack so I can just do the math a whole lot easier. Please don't take an entire stack. It's gonna take over an entire stack. We need over 7 stacks of this still. Not where I wanted you. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We need 7 stacks plus 18 times 7. So, we also have the zombie apocalypse going on outside. What in the world? I need to go see this. I know what it is. It's the villager basically is what's leading to it. So, this is comedic to me. Look at that. So many. Easiest way to take care of them is we also need to get food. So I don't think I got any more gold carrots in my inventory, right? None. We need to get our riches. Grab. I think some blocks does it. Need to drop down. Grab our carrots. I forgot to show off. I forgot to do it. Show off how much our farms actually produce in the small amount of time that we're at our base doing stuff. Well, like, how do I get down here again? This is how. Don't know why I checked that chest. but I checked that just by accident. That's right now where the cactus is coming from, so we have to get that set up. I think I know where they are. Check that in a minute. Assuming that's in my moat. Yeah, we block. Yeah. Just keep it all condensed to make my life a lot easier. And then we can throw this in here. We do need to get our gold stockpile back up because we're broke. Like we are with everything. I believe they are. I thought they were in here, but I think they despawned. Oh well. We're also not dealing with the bees because I think the hives are full. I think basically all of them should be full. I think one might. Did I have one or two that had none in them? I don't remember. Look at that. I'm gonna check that. I need to get more campfires, is what I'm realizing. Do I get multi set up? I get multi set up. Okay, let's get water flowing. Oh, I don't have windows in. Oh, there goes my torches. Take care of that real quick. Just need to get more. Turn spacing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 4. There you go. Okay, more water. Which, actually, I think I can quickly, easily get from the ladder system. I think each building's gonna have its way down into the system down here. So, yeah. Won't forever be completely pain. I might start stacking up because if not, I'm not gonna be able to make it over. Is it not creating water sword? Aight, sticky keys. I do need to figure out how I'm going to torch this, and I think the answer will be that these are going to hold the torches. Because I don't feel like having mobs spawn in here. There's that. And then I don't have what. I also don't think it's right now set up to be an water source skin. Cool. Easy solution real quick. Throw this here. Which goes all the way to the end. Okay, it does. I have another water source. For that. Oh, but our sand's gonna end up there. Let's start placing torches. Boom. Boom. Is there a middle one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is. Cool. I've hit on that row. That would fall. Okay, so if I only have it be in rows like this and not also. I can have it here as well. This can just be mirrored here. I get rid of the corner drops. I don't know how much difference that makes in production. I could test it in a creative test world at some point, so might do that. I need to figure out the force placements here. How hard is it? Myself a block. Alright, place the block. So how hard will it be to get up to that? Well, easy way is just this collection system collect those blocks back for me and parkour. 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 What? What? Okay. Now I need to build this up. This is the side that's going to have more of these. I can't reach that. Cool. Keep placing fence gates and gate fences. There we go. And break. 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 And then back up we go. I'll break those in a second. Apparently suck at parkour. Okay. Now I want torches. I just want them on the front face. I think inside facing is fine. I have torch here, and I have a torch here, and I have it on the middle one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can place it on the very middle set. Probably be fine. Right now I'm just setting up so I don't have it be dark in here. And this will be dual-sided. Just to make my life easier. There we go. There we go. That's not the right spot, right? Yep. This one. Damn it. Place that was so annoying. There you go. That's to keep this place well enough lit. Let's go and collect our stuff from our stores that we have. We have to go this way. Ow. Everything should be there. Cool. Up the stairs, and I should be collecting nether wart while it's growing. I keep forgetting this is a thing that I need to actually farm myself, not just have get farmed for me. Because why have this a good building block? Not just auto farm for you. I don't mean the nether block itself is good. I mean what you can make with it and nether brick. I think it's called nether brick and not nether bricks. The fact that 2 times that happens with nether bricks and nether brick, and then also bricks and brick, is so annoying. It's not even funny. Their naming schemes honestly are impressive with how much they repeat. Come on, there we go. Okay, let's go and dump that into the storage area. Straight up here, and I think we have more. It's still smelting another stack. Okay, I think that basically is where means we have enough. Cool. Also, the glass for now can go back in here because I need my way in and out, and right now having it off is just better. We haven't had it grow, which is a little annoying. Like I said, we need more sand. We'll need to make more of the fence gates, which aren't that hard. And collecting enough dark oak that we should be able to do that easily. I need to find out if I need to have it in single rows like this, or if I can have it where I can also go into this area here is fine. That will be tested in Creative Test World. Obviously, this is not how it's going to be. There's going to be this row all the way across, this way all the way across. This is just to get the torching up right now, so we have light in here. I also still need to get the storage system down beneath here. But I'm going to end it here. It's Thanksgiving. I'm going to go and relax now. Hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Notifications, and leave a like and enjoy. I'll see you all in the next video.